This infinite exchange operates through every flowing river, every breathing lung, every beating heart. It is the same harmonious law that balances all accounts in nature, that settles every cosmic transaction. Welcome to the Reality Revolution. This is a collection of new thought prosperity treatments dedicated to receiving large sums of money. There's a technology that's been hiding in plain sight for over 150 years. It requires no equipment, no prescriptions, no appointments, yet the people who mastered it claimed they could heal illness, dissolve financial problems, and transform the deepest patterns of human suffering using nothing but precisely crafted thoughts. I'm talking about new thought treatments. These are advanced, long-form affirmations or mental procedures so systematic they read like scientific formulas, so bold they claim to restructure reality itself. These are step-by-step protocols that were supposed to rewire everything from your health to your bank account by changing how consciousness itself operates. The people who developed this weren't mystics sitting in caves. They were practical Americans in the 1800s who got tired of being sick and broke and decided to reverse engineer the relationship between mind and matter. Their work influenced Napoleon Hill, birthed entire religious movements, and quietly shaped how millions of people think about personal transformation. Today I'm going to read you new actual treatments, word for word, that are designed to tackle some of the most challenging aspects of the human experience when it comes to prosperity. Practitioners claimed these mental procedures could dissolve any problem by addressing the root in consciousness. New thought treatments have a fascinating history that bridges spirituality, psychology, and early self-help movements. New thought emerged in the mid-19th century, primarily through the work of Phineas Quimby, a clockmaker turned mental healer from Maine. Quimby developed what he called mental healing after observing that people's physical ailments often improved dramatically when their beliefs about their condition changed. He theorized that illness was fundamentally rooted in the beliefs, and healing came through correcting these mental errors. The movement gained momentum with figures like Mary Baker Eddy, Emma Curtis Hopkins, and Thomas Troward. Each brought their own interpretations, but they shared core principles about the power of mind over matter. These are the techniques that Joseph Murphy was using in many of his long-form affirmations. Unlike medical treatments, new thought treatments are mental and spiritual practices designed to shift consciousness and belief patterns. The classic structure involves recognition of a divine perfect principle underlying reality, unification with this principle, denial of the problem's ultimate reality, affirmation of the desired truth, gratitude, and release. In particular, I wanted to develop some treatments that are dedicated to the many aspects of manifesting money and creating your reality. Say these with me, out loud or to yourself, or listen to them in the background. Try to take on some of the thought patterns that are used in these treatments in order to create transformation and change within your consciousness. I recognize that there is one infinite source of all supply, one divine intelligence that is the substance of all abundance. This creative principle knows no lack, no limitation, no scarcity. It is the very essence of prosperity itself, eternally circulating, eternally giving, eternally multiplying. All wealth, all resources, all money are but expressions of this one inexhaustible source. I know that I am one with this infinite source of supply. The same intelligence that creates galaxies and orchestrates the abundance of nature expresses itself as my prosperity consciousness. I am not separate from divine abundance. I am the very channel through which it flows into manifest form. My consciousness and the consciousness of infinite supply are one. I now completely release and dissolve every false belief about money, scarcity, or financial limitation. I deny the illusion that abundance is outside of me or difficult to attain. I release all fear, worry, and anxiety about money. I dissolve every pattern of lack consciousness that has seemed to block my prosperity. These false beliefs have no power, no reality, no foundation in truth. They are nothing, and they return to the nothingness from which they came. I now claim my divine inheritance of unlimited abundance. Large sums of money flow to me easily, naturally, and continuously through channels of divine right action. I'm a magnet for wealth and prosperity. Money comes to me from unexpected and expected sources in perfect timing for my highest good and the good of all. I affirm that I am worthy of great wealth because I am an expression of the infinitely abundant universe. I receive large sums of money with joy, gratitude, and wisdom. I use this wealth to bless myself and others, knowing that as I give, I receive even more abundantly. Every financial door opens before me. Every investment I make, guided by divine intelligence, multiplies magnificently. My income exceeds my needs so completely that I have vast amounts to save, invest, and share generously. I am financially free, financially empowered, financially unlimited. I give thanks that large sums of money are already mine in divine mind. I give thanks for the perfect channels through which this wealth now manifests in my experience. I release this treatment to the infinite law of supply, knowing it is fulfilled completely and immediately. There is one infinite intelligence that operates the entire universe with perfect ease and flawless precision. This divine mind orchestrates the movement of planets, the growth of every living thing, and the intricate dance of all creation without strain or struggle. Success is the natural state of this intelligence. It knows only perfect accomplishment, perfect timing, perfect flow. This same effortless power that runs the cosmos is the source of all true achievement. I am one. With this effortless intelligence, the same power that causes rivers to flow naturally to the sea and flowers to bloom without strain is the very power that expresses as my success. I am not separate from the natural ease of divine accomplishment. I am its perfect expression. My consciousness and the consciousness of effortless achievement are one and the same. I now completely release and dissolve every belief in struggle, strain, and hard-won success. I deny the illusion that accomplishment requires sacrifice, stress, or suffering. I release all patterns of overwork, anxiety, and forcing outcomes. I dissolve every false belief that says no pain, no gain. These lies about success have no foundation in truth. They are nothing, and I let them return to the nothingness from which they came. I now claim my divine inheritance of effortless success in all my endeavors. Success flows to me as naturally as breath flows through my body. Every goal I set aligns perfectly with divine will and manifests with grace and ease. I am guided to right action, at right times through right channels. My work is play, my effort is joy. My progress is as natural as the unfolding of seasons. Opportunities present themselves to me without my seeking. The right people appear at the perfect moments. Resources, ideas, and support flow to me in perfect sequence. I succeed magnificently because I move in harmony with the effortless current of divine intelligence. Every project I undertake prospers beyond my highest expectations. Every dream I hold finds its perfect expression through paths of least resistance. I am successful because success is my natural state. I am the universe succeeding as me. I give thanks that effortless success is already the truth of my being. I give thanks for the perfect unfolding of all my endeavors in divine right timing. I release this treatment to the law of effortless manifestation, knowing that divine intelligence never fails to express its perfect success through me. There exists one inexhaustible treasury of the universe, one infinite source from which all wealth springs forth in endless abundance. This divine prosperity knows no economic downturns, no market crashes, no scarcity of any kind. It is the same limitless intelligence that fills the earth with gold, diamonds, and precious resources beyond counting. Money is but the visible symbol of this invisible abundance that flows eternally through creation. I stand united with this cosmic source of all wealth. The infinite treasury of the universe and my consciousness are one unified field of prosperity. I am not separate from abundance. I am abundance itself, taking form as large sums of money in my experience. My financial nature and the nature of divine wealth are identical. Every belief in financial limitation vanishes from my consciousness like mist before the sun. All thoughts of scarcity, lack, and money troubles dissolve into the nothingness they truly are. Fear about money disappears completely. Worry about bills evaporates. Anxiety about financial security melts away entirely. These false ideas about money have no substance, no foundation in reality. They simply cease to exist in my awareness. Large sums of money are mine by divine right. Massive amounts of wealth flow into my experience from countless channels, investments that multiply exponentially, unexpected inheritances, profitable ventures that succeed beyond all expectation, gifts from sources I never imagined. My bank accounts swell with abundance. My investment portfolio grows magnificently. Cash flows to me in amounts so large they exceed my wildest dreams. I attract million-dollar opportunities with the same ease that flowers attract bees. Wealth seeks me out, finds me wherever I am, and pours itself into my life in torrents of financial blessing. I am a money magnet of tremendous power. Large sums of money rush toward me with irresistible force. I receive vast wealth with complete naturalness because infinite abundance expressing as enormous financial prosperity is simply who I am. My heart overflows with gratitude for the massive wealth that is already mine in divine mind. Thanksgiving fills me for the perfect channels through which these large sums now manifest in my physical experience. I surrender this word to the immutable law of infinite supply, trusting completely in its flawless operation. And so it is. There exists overflowing source that pours forth abundance in endless profusion throughout all creation. This divine generosity knows no conservation, no rationing, no holding back. It is the same magnificent intelligence that creates billions of stars, countless grains of sand, infinite drops in the ocean. Abundance is not something that happens occasionally. It is the fundamental nature of how the universe operates in all things at all times. I am woven into the very fabric of this cosmic abundance. My life is an expression of the universe's limitless generosity, expressing itself in human form. There is no separation between my consciousness and the consciousness of infinite plenty. I am abundance becoming aware of itself through this experience of living. Every thought of shortage fades from my awareness like darkness before dawn. All concepts of not enough simply evaporate from my mental atmosphere. Beliefs in limitation melt away completely. Competition for resources disappears from my worldview. Hoarding tendencies dissolve entirely. These scarcity patterns were never real. They were merely temporary clouds obscuring the brilliant sun of infinite supply that always shines. Abundance is my natural state of being. I live in an ocean of plenty that surrounds me on every side. Everything I need flows to me in perfect timing and generous measure. More opportunities than I can explore present themselves continuously. More resources than I require pour into my experience from expected and unexpected directions. My cup overflows constantly. My storehouse stays full. My reserves multiply beyond all ability to deplete them. I have abundance to share, abundance to save, abundance to enjoy, and still more abundance flows in to replace what I use. Life lavishes its gifts upon me with cosmic generosity. I am blessed beyond measure, prospered beyond expectation, and enriched beyond my capacity to contain it all. Abundance expresses through me, as me, for me, because this is the eternal truth of my divine nature. Deep thankfulness wells up within me for this inexhaustible abundance that is my birthright and present reality. I am grateful for the perfect ways this plenty manifests throughout every corner of my existence. I surrender these words to the bountiful law of infinite supply, knowing it operates with endless generosity. And so it is. There is one magnificent principle of prosperity that governs all flourishing throughout the universe. This divine success operates through every growing plant, every thriving ecosystem, every expanding galaxy. It is the same irrepressible force that turns seeds into forests, that multiplies single cells into complex organisms, that transforms simple elements into elaborate beauty. Prosperity is not an achievement. It is the natural tendency of life itself to expand, multiply, and flourish without limit. I am one with this universal principle of prosperity. The same force that causes everything in nature to grow and multiply flows through my consciousness as my personal prosperity. I am not seeking prosperity from outside myself. I am prosperity itself, awakening to its own magnificent expression through my life and affairs. Every pattern of struggle and hardship withers away from my experience. All beliefs in financial difficulty crumble into dust. Thoughts of business failure blow away like autumn leaves. Fear of economic uncertainty dissolves into nothing. Worry about my financial future simply ceases to exist in my awareness. These false conditions were never substantial. They were merely temporary veils hiding the permanent truth of my prosperous nature. Prosperity is the song my life sings in every key. I prosper in my work, my investments, my relationships, my health, my creative expression. Everything I touch flourishes magnificently. Every enterprise I undertake succeeds beyond all reasonable expectation. Every seed of effort I plant grows into a harvest of extraordinary results. My business affairs thrive with unstoppable momentum. My income multiplies through channels of divine right action. My investments bloom into profits that astound even me. I prosper so abundantly that my success lifts everyone around me. Others prosper simply by being in my prosperous field of influence. Prosperity follows me wherever I go because prosperity is what I am. I cannot be separated from my prosperous nature any more than the sun can be separated from its light. I embody the cosmic principles of flourishing in human form. Immense gratitude fills my being for this unstoppable prosperity that expresses as my natural state. I give thanks for the countless ways this divine flourishing manifests through every aspect of my existence. I commit this word to the eternal law of prosperous unfoldment, trusting its perfect and immediate operation. And so it is. There is one infinite field of opportunity that surrounds all life like an ocean of pure potential. The divine opening power creates countless doorways, pathways, and possibilities in every moment. It is the same creative force that opens buds into flowers, that carves rivers through mountains, that births new stars from cosmic dust. Opportunity is not scarce or limited. It is the very nature of an expanding universe, constantly creating fresh possibilities for growth and advancement. I am immersed completely in this ocean of infinite opportunity. My consciousness and the consciousness of unlimited possibility are perfectly aligned. I am not someone waiting for opportunities to come. I am opportunity itself, recognizing its own endless expression through my awareness and action. All beliefs in missed chances fade away completely. Every thought that it's too late simply vanishes from my mind. Fear of closed doors disappears entirely. Regret over past decisions evaporates like morning mist. Worry about timing dissolves without a trace. These illusions of limited opportunity were never true. They were merely shadows cast by false thinking that now lifts completely. Golden opportunities surround me on every side like stars in the night sky. Perfect openings present themselves to me at exactly the right moments. Doors swing wide before I even approach them. Pathways appear beneath my feet as I step forward in faith. I am a magnet for extraordinary opportunities that others cannot even see. Every conversation becomes a doorway to possibility. Every contact leads to greater connections. Every experience opens multiple avenues for advancement. Opportunities seek me out through synchronicities, through unexpected meetings, through sudden inspirations that reveal possibilities I never imagined. I am always in the right place at the perfect time to receive the exact opportunity that serves my highest good. My life is a continuous series of open doors, each one leading to something more magnificent than the last. Opportunity is my constant companion because recognizing endless opportunity is my natural state. Overflowing appreciation fills my heart for the infinite opportunities that present themselves through every moment of my existence. I celebrate the perfect timing with which these openings appear in my experience. I entrust this treatment to the dependable law of divine opportunity, knowing it never fails to reveal perfect possibilities. And so it is. There is one infinite source of all wealth that flows as naturally and abundantly as water flows downhill. This divine abundance operates without effort, without strain, without complication. It is the same intelligence that fills the earth with countless treasures, that multiplies seeds into harvests, that circulates endless resources through natural law. Money is simply the symbol of this inexhaustible flow, and this flow moves with perfect ease through the path of least resistance. I am one with this effortless flow of abundance. The same natural law that brings rivers to the sea and draws resources to where they are needed operates through my consciousness. I am not outside this divine circulation. I am a perfect channel for its expression. My relationship with money is as natural and effortless as breathing. I am one with the ease of infinite supply. I now completely release and dissolve every belief that money is hard to come by, difficult to earn, or requires struggle to obtain. I deny the illusion that I must work harder to receive more. I release all patterns of financial strain, worry, and complex schemes. I dissolve every false belief that money comes only through sacrifice or suffering. These limitations on the flow of abundance have no truth, no power, no hold on me. They dissolve completely in the light of divine ease. I now claim my divine right to easy money in all its forms. Money comes to me effortlessly through the natural law of circulation. I am a magnet for easy money. It finds me, seeks me out, and flows to me through the simplest possible channels. Easy money manifests as unexpected gifts, surprising windfalls, profitable opportunities that require minimal effort, and income streams that multiply with grace. I receive money easily because I am aligned with the natural flow of abundance. Every dollar I receive comes with joy, not struggle. Every source of income opens effortlessly before me. I attract easy money because ease is my natural relationship with abundance. Money loves to flow to me because I receive it with gratitude and circulate it with wisdom. I am financially blessed through pathways of pure ease and divine grace. I give thanks that easy money is flowing to me now through infinite channels of divine supply. I give thanks for the perfect ease with which abundance expresses through my life. I release this treatment to the law of effortless prosperity, knowing that divine mind makes all things easy for those who trust its natural flow. And so it is. There is one perfect principle of divine circulation that governs all giving and receiving throughout creation. This infinite exchange operates through every flowing river, every breathing lung, every beating heart. It is the same harmonious law that balances all accounts in nature, that settles every cosmic transaction, that ensures perfect equilibrium in all universal affairs. True wealth flows in perfect cycles of giving and receiving, and this divine circulation knows only balance, completion, and total satisfaction of all obligations. I am one with this perfect law of divine circulation. The same universal principle that brings rain to nourish the earth and returns it to the sky operates through my financial affairs. I am not struggling with debt. I am divine balance itself, expressing perfect financial equilibrium through my experience. Every burden of financial obligation lifts from my consciousness like fog before the morning sun. All anxiety about money owed simply melts away. Fear of creditors dissolves completely. Shame about past financial decisions evaporates into nothingness. Overwhelm about payment schedules disappears entirely. These heavy thoughts about debt had no real substance. They were merely temporary clouds that now clear to reveal the brilliant truth of divine financial freedom. The money to pay off all my debts flows to me now from infinite sources. Perfect amounts arrive at perfect times to satisfy every obligation completely. I receive unexpected income, surprising bonuses, profitable opportunities, and abundant resources that clear all financial accounts with ease and grace. Every debt transforms into a blessing as the money to pay it flows effortlessly into my hands. Bills become vehicles for the universe to demonstrate its lavish provision. Each payment I make circulates back to me multiplied many times over. I am debt-free because divine circulation operates perfectly through my financial affairs. My credit becomes excellent. My financial standing becomes solid. My monetary relationships become harmonious. I owe nothing to anyone because divine supply has settled every account in my favor. I am financially clear, financially free, financially blessed beyond all previous limitation. Profound thankfulness floods my being for the complete clearing of all financial obligations from my experience. I rejoice in the perfect operation of divine circulation that restores total financial balance to my life. I surrender this word to the flawless law of universal equilibrium, trusting its complete and immediate fulfillment. And so it is. There is one instantaneous source of all supply that moves with the speed of thought itself. This divine intelligence operates faster than lightning, swifter than light, more rapid than any earthly force. It is the same immediate power that turns day into night in a single moment, that heals wounds in the blink of an eye, that transforms caterpillars into butterflies overnight. Money is simply energy, and energy moves at the speed of consciousness when aligned with divine will. My consciousness is perfectly synchronized with this lightning-fast source of abundance. I am instant prosperity itself, expressing through the vehicle of rapid manifestation. The speed of divine supply and the speed of my awareness are one unified movement of immediate abundance. All beliefs in slow financial progress vanish like shadows at noon. Every thought that money takes time to accumulate simply dissolves. Impatience about timing evaporates completely. Frustration with delays disappears without a trace. Doubt about quick results melts away entirely. These illusions of slow money were never based in truth. They were merely false beliefs about how fast the universe can move when directed by clear intention. Money rushes to me with incredible velocity from every direction. Fast money flows into my experience like a river at flood stage. Quick profits appear through sudden opportunities that materialize instantly. Rapid windfalls surprise me with their speed and magnitude. I attract fast money because I move at the frequency of immediate abundance. Urgent financial needs resolve themselves within hours. Emergency funds appear before I even finish asking. Quick income streams open up faster than I can count them. Money moves toward me with such speed that I am amazed by the universe's capacity for instant financial supply. I am a lightning rod for fast money. Quick cash seeks me out through the fastest possible channels. Immediate wealth flows to me through accelerated time because speed is the natural pace of divine abundance, expressing itself through consciousness aligned with now. Tremendous appreciation fills me for the lightning speed manifestation of money that is already in motion toward me. I celebrate the instantaneous nature of divine supply, expressing through my immediate financial experience. I launch this declaration into the swift-acting law of rapid manifestation, knowing it operates at the speed of light, and so it is. There is one infinite fountain of supply that feeds countless streams of abundance throughout all creation. This divine source operates like a vast river system, branching into tributaries, flowing through multiple channels, reaching every corner of existence with its life-giving waters. It is the same creative principle that causes one seed to produce a tree with thousands of fruits, one sun to nourish millions of planets, one ocean to fill countless rivers. Multiple expressions of abundance are the natural way the universe distributes its infinite wealth. I am one with this multi-channeled source of prosperity. My consciousness is like the central hub of a great wheel with spokes of abundance radiating out in all directions. I am not dependent on a single stream of income. I am the very point where infinite supply branches into countless profitable expressions through my life and work. All beliefs in financial dependence on one source crumble away completely. Every fear about putting all my eggs in one basket simply dissolves. Anxiety about job security evaporates into nothing. Worry about single income streams vanishes without a trace. I release limitation thinking about how many ways money can come to me. These narrow views of income were never real. They were just temporary restrictions in thinking that now lift completely. Multiple streams of income flow into my life like rivers converging into an abundant delta. I have so many sources of money that I cannot count them all. Profitable opportunities multiply around me like flowers in a spring meadow. Every skill I possess becomes a money-making venture. Every talent I have generates its own income stream. My primary income multiplies through raises, bonuses, and promotions. Side businesses spring up effortlessly and prosper magnificently. Investments yield profits from multiple markets. Royalties flow from creative work. Passive income streams establish themselves and grow stronger daily. I earn money while I sleep, while I play, while I focus on other things. Income flows to me through channels I never imagined, from directions I never expected, in amounts that amaze even me. I am a financial ecosystem where countless forms of prosperity thrive simultaneously. Multiple sources of income are my natural state because abundance itself expresses through infinite variety. Deep appreciation fills my heart for the magnificent diversity of income streams that flourish through my experience. I celebrate the creative ways divine supply expresses its abundance through my multiple profitable channels. I entrust this word to the prolific law of multiplied prosperity, knowing it creates endless streams of wealth. And so it is. There is one eternal flow of abundance that never stops, never pauses, never runs dry. This divine current moves like the ceaseless rhythm of the tides, the endless circulation of blood through veins, the perpetual motion of planets in their orbits. It is the same uninterrupted force that keeps hearts beating, rivers flowing, and breath moving through every living being. Continuous supply is not an exception in nature. It is the fundamental way the universe operates in all its systems. I am permanently connected to this never-ending stream of prosperity. My consciousness flows in perfect harmony with the eternal current of divine supply. I am not subject to financial interruptions. I am continuous abundance itself, expressing through the steady rhythm of unbroken income flow. Every belief in financial interruption washes away like sand before an endless wave. All fear of income stopping simply evaporates. Worry about gaps in cash flow dissolves completely. Anxiety about seasonal fluctuations melt away entirely. Concern about economic downturns disappears without a trace. These illusions of broken supply were never substantial. They were merely temporary static in an otherwise perfect transmission of abundance. Income flows to me in an unbroken stream that never slows, never stops, never falters. Money reaches me as constantly as sunrise follows sunset, as regularly as seasons change, as reliably as the earth turns on its axis. I receive continuous income 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 12 months a year. My income pipeline stays full at all times. Fresh money enters my accounts while I am spending, while I'm sleeping, while I'm traveling. Revenue streams operate automatically, generating profits whether I'm actively working or completely at rest. Continuous cash flow is my permanent financial reality. I am financially sustained by an income source that knows no interruption, no vacation, no off-season. Money flows to me with the same dependability that water flows downhill. Continuous income is my natural state because I am aligned with the eternal rhythm of inexhaustible supply. Boundless gratitude overflows in my heart for this endless stream of income that sustains me perfectly in every moment. I give thanks for the reliable constancy of divine supply expressing through my continuous financial experience. I surrender this treatment to the dependable law of perpetual flow, trusting its uninterrupted operation. And so it is. Take a moment and allow these treatments to integrate into your deep subconscious mind and into your conscious awareness. Sit with these thoughts and allow these treatments to take hold within you. Hello, it's Brian Scott. And I'm beyond excited to finally announce a live, in-person, 3-day event that I'm hosting in Los Angeles on November 21st through the 23rd. And when you walk away from this event, your life will be changed forever. Whatever it is that you're looking for right now, if you need to heal from something, to find the love of your life, to find wealth, to find your purpose, to ascend, to evolve, whatever that is, whatever your desire, this event is designed to bring that to you. There is a timeline available for you where you can live the very best life that you could ever imagine, where everything is always working out for you. And this event is designed to shift you into that reality and make it something tangible and real that you experience. I promise you that this will change your life.